محمد رسول الله.
And it is reported during these dark days that the Prophet ﷺ one night, he smiled and he told his wife that Jibreel alayhi salam had come to me. And he has revealed to me a beautiful chapter in the Quran. He has revealed to me, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Inna a'tainaka al-kawthar, fasalli li rabbika wanhar, Inna shaniyaka huwa al-abtar. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed to the Prophet, peace be upon him, Inna a'tainaka al-kawthar. Verily, we have given you an abundance. We have given you al-kawthar. That is also understood to be a beautiful river in Jannah that pours into the watering place, al-hawd, for the day of resurrection. The liquid inside of al-kawthar is as cold as ice, as sweet as honey, as white as milk. If you drink it one time, you will never be thirsty again. Inna a'tainaka al-kawthar, fasalli li rabbika wanhar. So pray to your Lord and sacrifice. Inna shaniyaka huwa al-abtar. The one who insults you, he will be cut off. This chapter revealed to the Prophet, peace be upon him, is a standing miracle. It is revealed in a time of extreme oppression, a time of frustration, a time of feeling like you just can't make it. You only had a few followers. And this beautiful chapter is revealed, and what is so interesting about it, it only contains 10 words. It is the shortest chapter in the Quran. Everybody knows Surah Al-Kawthar. It is the smallest chapter in the Quran, but the miracle about it, it is expanding and expanding and expanding, and will continue to expand until the day of resurrection. How is this possible? When the companions of the Prophet ﷺ looked at this chapter, and the scholars who followed them, they found that the word al-kawthar, from al-kathura, that this word is in Arabic, the form of the word is called mutlaq, ghayru mahduda. It is an open-ended word. So the meaning is open-ended. So we would translate it, one of the translations given to this word is an abundance. An abundance. Like it's a lot of things. It continues and continues, it's an abundance. So when Allah said this, He said, verily, we have given you an abundance. What is Al-Kawthar? When the companions looked at this and the scholars looked at this, they said, Al-Kawthar, it is kalimat al-tawheed, it is tawheed itself, it is shahada. Because by getting la ilaha illallah, he is connected with all of the prophets and messengers from the beginning of time. He is directly connected to Allah Azza wa Jal above 7 heavens, who is eternal, who is unending, infinite knowledge. So it is an infinite connection that He's given in this time of gloom and despair. Also, ijabat dawah. His call was answered. People started to come in. Kathratul ashab. His followers increased and increased and increased. And by his death, before his death in the Arafat sermon, he had over 100,000 people with him. And so it increased. And now we can even see and understand this even more than in the past. Because the followers have increased to an unbelievable number. I recently was in Australia and met with an Aboriginal chief. These are the original people of Australia, called Aborigines. In Malay, it's Orang Asli. they would say, orang asli, that these people, they're accepting Islam. They're coming into Islam. This is something we never thought was possible. They're coming into Islam. I recently came back from Europe, and there are now Greek people coming into Islam. The Greeks are coming in. This is something we thought was not possible for the Greeks because of their conflict with the Ottoman Empire, with the Turks. But Greeks are coming into Islam. We established a masjid now in Canada, where I'm coming from now. We established a masjid on the North Pole. On the North Pole, there is a masjid. They carried it up and put it in, so now you can make salat on the North Pole. You call Santa Claus to make prayers to when he's up there doing this thing. High in the North Pole, everywhere, people are coming in. People who did not know him, who do not speak Arabic, who have nothing to do with him, are saying, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. From all nations, katharatul ashab. Inna a'tainaka al-kawthar, wa salli li rabbika wanhar. Verily, we have given you an abundance. We have given you an abundance. Even his name, which was not being used by the Arabs at the time. Name Muhammad now, they recently did a survey some years back, and they found it is the most popular name on earth. How many people are called Jesus? Some Spanish people say Jesus. But it's only a few people who will dare to name their child Jesus. How many Moses? How many Alexander the Great? How many Julius Caesar? But the Muslims, they won't say Abdul Karim, they will say Muhammad Abdul Karim. They won't say Saleh, they say Muhammad Saleh. I even had a friend from the Sudan, his name was Muhammadain. That's two Muhammads. Another friend of mine, he took out his passport and it said Muhammad, Muhammad, Muhammad. 3 on his passport. 3 of them. So it is the most popular name on earth. Look at the miracle in this. Al-As ibn Wa'il. How many people know Al-As ibn Wa'il? Who knows him? Amongst the Arabic people, who knows Al-As? The only way that you might even hear his name is his son, Amr, Sayyidina Amr ibn al-As, radiallahu anh, or his grandson, Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As, radiallahu anhuma. That's the only way you'd even hear his name. But al-As, he's cut off. What did Allah say? Inna shaniyaka huwa al-abtar. The one who insults you, he will be cut off. You will be given an abundance. This is a standing miracle.
حبيب الله يا رسول الله يا حبيب الله يا رسول الله شكرا يا ربي شكرا هديت قلبي شكرا نورت دربي شكرا شكرا يا رب
شكرا يا ربي شكرا هديت قلبي